What's going on, guys? They sit over here on the side of the road. I met up with my old famous sea farmer, and he's on his airbag system. I guess the module or something has burnt out, so he's got to manually air it up. And I got this Milwaukee tire inflator that I got here a few weeks ago, and I haven't really used it. So we're sitting over here. We're going to try to air his tank up and see how long it takes and all that stuff. But I'm going to turn y'all around and let him explain what he's doing. What's going on?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much.
So what it is, my air compressor been on here for 2 years. Done me a great job. Finally, I don't know, it come apart. I was in Florida the other night. I was asleep. It kicked on and it started knocking like crazy. So I got it rigged where it comes on with the ignition. So as soon as I turn the ignition on, the air compressor comes on, puts 200 psi in the tank. It's got a 2.5 gallon tank right here behind the step. So what I've been having to do is go get loaded, go truck stop, air my airbags up, and if I can find one, I try to put about 110 pounds of air in that tank. That way I have some extra if I need to air up or down. But after I went over and got hooked up, it knocked my air pressure down. I think it's down around 40, 50 pounds. I've been curious to see, because I ordered one of these, it hadn't come in yet. The compressor to fix it, to go with the Vire system, is like $400. I think this right here, I ordered it for 141 or something like that. It was right around 150-ish. And it got lost. It never made it home. So I figured we'd try his out and see what it'd do. And I'm just curious to see how much air it will put in that tank.
All right.
And right here, I just tapped into the back of my air tank and came off and put me a Schrader valve right here. And he can leave you a link to those in his description. And that way, you don't want to use it with like an air chuck or something like that, but he has a whole different situation rigged up for the air chuck. I'll let him show you later. But we'll go ahead and turn this on. How does it even work, man?
So there's his gauge right now, and he's got, how much is that showing?
I don't really know. That's an air pressure regulator. I had to choke the air way down going into my airbag. This thing I hop off the ground like it had hydraulics on it when I put air to it. The big gauge is back here in the bed of the truck. So turn the power on, I guess.
Yep.
And then push the plus button. It's saying it's got 30.5. Is that right? That's what's in it now.
Yeah. And then I think you can hold it down yet. It goes in five increments.
Well, let's just max it out. You want to?
Yeah. I'm curious to see what it'll.
And with it only being a 2.5 gallon tank, 150.
So it goes up to 150 psi.
That starts it, right?
Yep.
And this will show how it's coming up. With it being such a small tank, I expect it to go really fast.
So guys, right now, as far as into this video, we're at, whenever he started, we're at 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So I'm going to show y'all, to let y'all know how long it takes to fill it up.
It's already went from 30 to 55. Let's show the gauge back here too. I also have a gauge right over there that so I can monitor it. It should be climbing as well.
Yeah, guys, you can see that gauge, that needle climbing.
Yeah, it's showing out here. It's already on 78 psi, 79, 80, 81. It's climbing fast. I've never seen one of those things 90 there. Pounds. Yeah, I know a couple of different people that's got the Milwaukee inflator. I've never seen anybody try to go over 100 psi with one, so I'm curious as to how to go.
Is your gauge off a little bit? Because that was showing 90 and this was showing about 100.
It probably is, because it's going through the tank and all the way through the airline back here to the gauge and all that. So very well could be.
Guys, if y'all don't mind, I'm also using, I'll turn y'all around real quick. See, I got my mic, and Sea Farmer, he's got one on too. And guys, leave me a comment, let me know with all these trucks and everything passing by. Let me know what it sounds like. Let me know if you can still hear me. Let me know if it's good, bad, whatever. And so that way I can test this thing out and see how it's actually working. But anyway, we're gonna turn y'all back around and show you this, and then also turn y'all back around and show you an attachment I got. So what I done whenever I bought this thing, after I got home, I started realizing that with that, see, basically it just screws into like your valve stem. Well, the only problem is with me, now if you have a single rear wheel, then it works fine. But if you have a dually like me, then you can't get into the valve stem to hook it up. So you need an air chuck. Well, and I'll leave a link to the part numbers in this description, and if you want to make your own, I'll leave a part number to the different fittings and everything. Or I think they make one already pre-assembled. But what I done is I went to Napa, and me and the guy there, we sort of put our heads together and came up with this solution. So you got this piece right here, and this piece right here is just like your valve stem. And so you put that on, and then you got another little coupler right here, and then you got your quick connect. And then basically you just put your quick connect onto your chuck, and then air it up like that, and it works great. But anyway, we're at 148, and it'll kick back on here in just a second probably. But guys, that took, right now whenever it stopped, that was about 640. So what was I at, 310?
I think so.
So a little over about 3.5 minutes to go from about 35 psi up to 150. Guys, that ain't too bad.
No, and that's got it maxed out. That's high as it'll go. And that's one thing, guys. He's trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you hadn't done it, you watching this video and got this far in, you ain't hit it. It don't cost nobody nothing. Just hit that subscribe button for him and get him over 1,000 mark, man. That's a big achievement for any YouTuber. So
man, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, I can't wait for mine to come in, and I can't wait. I'm still gonna fix the one that's on the truck because I love having 200 psi with such a small tank because I don't have a lot of volume, but the extra pressure helps. But this right here will get me down where I'm going and back.
And plus, I mean, if you got a full tank and then say you got a flat tire on your camper or something like that, you can actually hook a hose up to it and air your tire up, right?
Yeah, like or that if I run over something or whatever. But that's why I want the tire inflator, because I love what I've got on the truck. But if I'm ever going somewhere in somebody else's vehicle or the truck is tied up and I can't use it to go help somebody else out, I'd love to have one of those to actually, it's just more portable and more versatile. You know, this thing is awesome. The Bayer Ultra Duty air assist setup it's awesome, but at the same time, it's limited to the one vehicle you got it on, or if you can get that vehicle close enough. The main thing about it is you can actually run a blower and different things like that you can't do with the tire inflator. But the tire inflator, you can pick it up, carry it, put it in his truck, and then he can put it in another truck, put it in his Jeep if he's going off-roading or whatever, where this is just stuck with this one vehicle. So I want both.
So how many pounds you got in your airbags right now?
Right now I got 35 pounds of air in them.
Okay.
And then that's got me on 150. The gauge is push it around 150.
And see, guys, that's going to be one of my next investments. I'm wanting to get airbags put on my dually. Being a dually, I really don't need them as far as leveling anything out, but it will. But I can, like he said, play with it a little bit, and it will maybe hopefully give me a smoother ride.
It'll definitely take the shock out of the ride, like when you hit potholes, speed bump, not speed bumps, where the bridges join together and all that. I mean, this one did all right without them, but it was just the difference without them and with them. I definitely want them. I mean, it's definitely, if something happened to these today, and they got lifetime warranty. Airlift has lifetime warranty, and Firestone at this time, and both of those, as far as I know, have lifetime warranties on them. So, kind of a no-brainer if you're doing this kind of work. But I'm gonna get this thing unhooked, and this ramp's getting kind of busy.
All right, guys. So hope y'all enjoyed that, and yeah, I was anxious to see how how many psi that thing would go up to. So it'd go up to 150. So guys, I mean, that thing will air a big truck tire up. I mean, if you drive a semi truck, I mean, you can get one of these and keep it in there. And it takes a Milwaukee battery, an M18 Milwaukee battery. And so I'll leave a link in the description to both of those, to the battery and the inflator. I did get mine off Amazon. I paid for it myself and everything. So I'm just giving y'all my honest opinion of it. And so far, guys, I like it. So anyway, we're going to get off here, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. So again, if y'all don't mind, y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, guys, please. It really helps me out. Don't cost anything. So we'll get back to y'all on the next one. As always, y'all stay safe. Semper Fi.